Hey everybody, Dr. Shook here. Hope you're doing well. If you have an autoimmune condition like I do, you've probably asked yourself, why is my immune system attacking my body? Why is this happening? And that's a really good question, and it's the main question that led me into trying to figure this stuff out. One of the primary things that I want to share with you in this video is this idea of self-tolerance, where your immune system recognizes your tissues as you and doesn't attack them. When you lose self-tolerance, the immune system can't tell you from things that are foreign. And this is really important because if we can establish or re-establish self-tolerance, we can dampen the autoimmunity, meaning the autoimmunity, the immune system is not attacking the tissues, or it's not attacking them to the same degree. So your gut and your digestive tract and its condition have a direct connection to this. So if we've talked about in some previous videos how you have specialized immune cells called dendritic cells that are in the blood, and they come up to the intestinal tract wall and they reach into the gut and they sample the GI tract environment, and they carry that sample back to the lymph nodes, and they educate other immune cells on what's happening in the gut. And basically, depending on what they carry back to those lymph nodes, helps the immune system to determine if it's going to go into a fighting mode or if it's going to go into a surveillance and a more calm state. So what is happening in the gut has a direct influence on how the immune system responds. And this can be a trigger and driver of reactions to foods, but really that can also be a very strong connection to the immune system reacting to your tissues. Now, we've talked about in other videos how that happens through these concepts of molecular mimicry, where the proteins in foods might resemble the proteins in your tissues. If your immune system starts reacting to those proteins in foods, it may start reacting to some of your own proteins that are in your tissues because they're so similar in structure. The main thing to keep in mind here is that the condition of the gut is almost always linked to autoimmune conditions. Now, not always, but it's very common. So understanding the condition of your gut is really important when you're trying to dampen autoimmunity, because if the gut is triggering the immune system, then improving the gut can help to calm the immune system, calm the response, and maybe dampen the autoimmune process. This is what I help people do in practice. We go into detail on what their likely triggers are, we do testing for it if needed, and we try to make a difference.